The lights go out in the arena of global sport. For a moment, a stunned silence. Then, a roar. Only one man consistently makes the impossible routine. Only one man has made a career of leaving millions speechless. They call him Cristiano Ronaldo. Here are the top 10 times Cristiano Ronaldo broke the internet. Welcome to Lux Legends, where power, glory, and legacy clash. Number 1. The First Whisper of God. The year is 2003. A scrawny teenager, barely 18, steps onto the Old Trafford pitch. They had paid £13 million for him, a staggering fee for one so young. The expectation was heavy, but what happened next was not just skill, it was an act of audacious defiance. Do you remember the exact moment a star was born? Manchester United was a powerhouse, but they lacked a true maestro on the wings, a showman. His debut against Bolton, a friendly game until he made it anything but. He came on inheriting the legendary number 7 shirt, and the air shifted. The crowd held its breath. He took the ball, a flurry of stepovers, a blur of pace, raw, untamed brilliance. And he won a penalty, a moment of pure, shocking audacity that instantly magnetized the world's attention. It wasn't just a win, it was the world's introduction to a force of nature. It was the first time Ronaldo had shocked the footballing world, the first definitive step in his legendary journey. His age versus his talent, the expectation versus the reality. This performance didn't just win over a stadium, it announced his arrival as a phenomenon. Number 2. The overhead that defied gravity. We fast forward to the pinnacle of his Real Madrid career, the Champions League quarterfinals. Against Juventus, an away game in Turin. Real Madrid is dominating, but the lead is fragile. The tension is a physical thing. Did you ever think you would see a moment of such impossible athleticism? The ball hangs high, slightly behind him. Any other player, any other time, it's a wasted chance. But Ronaldo has never been any other player. His body contorts, a perfect muscular arc 6 feet off the ground. Time itself seems to slow, capturing the collective inhale of 80,000 fans. His boot strikes the ball with perfect power and precision, sending it past the helpless legendary goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon. Silence, followed by a slow, collective rise of the Turin crowd, the very stadium that hated him, rising to applaud. A goal that transcended club loyalties and football itself. It was the ultimate shocking display of physical and mental dominance. The hostility of the home crowd against the sheer, undeniable beauty of the moment. The ovation was not for a Real Madrid player, it was for a footballing god. Number 3. The free kick that shattered physics. Old Trafford, 2008. The Premier League. Manchester United versus Portsmouth. United needs a moment of magic. 25 yards out, Ronaldo stands over the ball, a coiled predator. Have you ever seen a football move like this? A 4-man wall is set. Conventional wisdom says the distance is too far for a simple shot, lay it off. But Ronaldo doesn't deal in conventional wisdom. The 3 deep breaths, the walk-up, the sheer force of the strike. There is no bend, no traditional arc. The ball rockets through the air, completely motionless, before suddenly dipping violently down and under the crossbar, a phenomenon nicknamed the knuckleball free kick. The goalkeeper is rooted, watching a physics experiment unfold in real time. A moment where skill became science, a strike that broke the rules of the game and left commentators absolutely bewildered. The solid wall and the distance. He turned a set piece into a rocket launch, forever changing the expectations of a free kick specialist. Number 4. The 2009 transfer heard around the world. Summer 2009. The transfer window opens. After 6 glorious years, 3 Premier League titles, and a Champions League with Manchester United, rumors swirl about a move to his childhood dream club, Real Madrid. Did anyone truly believe a deal of this magnitude was possible? A colossal $80 million, an unheard-of figure that would fundamentally alter the financial landscape of football. The transfer happened and it smashed the world record fee. His official unveiling at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium was not a press conference. It was a coronation. 80,000 screaming fans filled the stadium just to see him walk onto the pitch. A shocking show of celebrity and power that elevated football into the realm of global luxury entertainment. A cultural and economic shockwave that defined an era. The record fee and the pressure of the famous white shirt. He turned the investment into an avalanche of goals and trophies, making the most expensive transfer in history look like a bargain. Number 5. The Champions League Final Headstall. Moscow 2008, the Champions League Final. Manchester United versus Chelsea. Drive-in rain, a European final. Everything is on the line. Could the young star deliver on the biggest stage? He is the undisputed main man. A cagey, tense affair eventually yields a moment of pure class. A perfect cross flies in. Ronaldo elevates, hanging in the air with impossible height and power. The headstall that leaves defenders grounded. His header is unstoppable, a thundering strike that gives United the lead. A moment of individual brilliance that sealed his first Champions League trophy and, crucially, his first Ballon d'Or. The world knew the apprentice had become the master, the strength of the opposing defense and the conditions. He transcended them all with an aerial strike, demonstrating a shocking vertical leap more suited to a basketball court. Number 6. The solo goal that silenced the Camp Nou. El Clásico. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. The most heated rivalry in sport. A packed Camp Nou ready to tear him down. The noise is deafening. Could he possibly perform under this hostility? A quick counterattack. Ronaldo gets the ball 30 yards from his own goal. Miles to run, defenders to beat, and a hostile crowd breathing down his neck. He sprints, a blur of pace and control, leaving defenders in his wake. He slots the ball calmly past the goalkeeper and then, in an act of pure defiance, he points to his chest, demanding silence. The iconic calma calma celebration, a moment of utter psychological domination, a visceral display of a superstar thriving on conflict. The rivalry, the pressure, and the desperate need to win. He didn't just score, he made a statement asserting a legacy built on pure theatrical drama. Number 7. Portugal's European triumph and the bench manager. Euro 2016 final, Portugal versus France. Portugal, the perpetual underdog, has reached the final. The stage is set for a historic win. But then the unthinkable happens. Did you really think he was out of the game? An early challenge forces Ronaldo off the pitch with a serious injury. His final is over. Tears flow. All hope seems lost. He limps back out to the sideline, becoming an unofficial manager, a frantic motivator, screaming, commanding, willing his team to victory. His energy is infectious. The final, against all odds, goes into extra time, and Portugal wins. His greatest leadership moment came not with his feet, but with his voice and his spirit. The devastating injury. The power of his will transformed a personal tragedy into an even greater, more dramatic victory, proving his influence transcended his physical presence. Number 8. The back-to-back-to-back Champions League dynasty between 2016 and 2018. No team in the modern era has ever won the Champions League 2 years in a row. It is considered impossible in the current football landscape. Could a team really defy history? Real Madrid, led by Ronaldo, doesn't just win 2 in a row, they win 3. A dynasty forged in a relentless sequence of high-stakes knockout games. Every match, every quarterfinal, semifinal, and final saw him produce a defining match-winning moment. He was Mr. Champions League. The shock. He completely rewrote the record book, setting standards that may never be matched. A period of sustained, unprecedented glory and dominance that cemented his club as the most successful in history. The difficulty of defending the title compounded year after year. He simply demanded more, making the impossible a luxe expectation.